What day is it, Zuhra? April
20th.
April 20th. So it's April 20th. We're doing isometric drawing, the same as we did last week. This is a drawing of last week, and I only did 3 of them in class. The measurements of the new ones are the exact same length, width, height. The shapes become a little bit more, I won't say complicated, but well, maybe complicated. Maybe that's the word for it. So the techniques is the exact same thing. I'm just going to do the drawing here. What I did is that I got my paper ready. Is that clear in the shape? Yeah, in the video, you can see that?
Yeah.
So I got the paper ready. Don't stand beside me. It's going to make noise here. Thank you, Robert. The paper boarded, and I divided to 4 parts. Something that you might not see in the video, is that I already marked the point that I'm going to start. And I'm tracing that from the paper underneath, but it doesn't matter. You can just find the point that you want to start. And I've already transferred them in the 4 places, but it's like a 5-second thing. So just to show you, I said, I'm going to draw on this line here. I'm going to draw on this line here. And that is where I'm going to have my vertical line. I've already mapped it out, which doesn't take as much time. So you know that you can consider that as part of your time. So looking at the shape, again, these just because they're very light and it's going to be not clear in the video, that's why I'm explaining it. So we're doing this shape of 12 by 4, height and 6, and then I'm just going to be cutting it off. We're using the scale of 1 to 2, which means I can use on a scale. If I'm using a scale, I can use the 1 to 20. So Zuhra, if you can show that in the video, I don't know if it's so. It's 2 centimeters. In the scale of 1 to 2, that will be 1, and 2 centimeters, half a scale. Good morning, Nathan. 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. So starting from here, I'll try to make my line slightly darker. Oops. Even though that is going to be messier. What time is this? Is it not? What time are we starting, Zuhra? 9:07. What are we starting?
2 minutes ago.
No, starting the drawing. I'm starting now. So it's 1 to 9:07. Yeah, so 9:07. Let's just go with that, and we can figure this out. Right. So I'm trying to do the lines slightly darker so people can see it better. Right. Okay, there. So that's done. I know the length is 12. And again, we have kids here working in the class, and we have grade 12s patiently waiting for me to finish this so they can get to work. There are a bunch of nice people here, and I do want to respect their time as well. So that's what I have. I'm going to go up and create my block, and the height of the block this was 6, right? The height of the block is 4, so measuring with the scale 4, that will be where the 4 is. Create your block first. Oh my God, I don't get rid of this thing. Oh, goodness. Okay. You would assume it's magnet that is getting stuck to me. Right. There. So that is the rectangular cube. Is that what the word is? In isometric shape. So that's the general shape I have, and now I want to cut it down to this size. All I need to know is how far I go here and how much down I come here, or how much up I go. It doesn't matter. So 5, then whatever this is, the thickness of that is 2, and because this is 4, it tells you 2 up, so that's exactly the middle. This is going to be pretty fast. We're going to go 5. Did I do 12 here? Oh, I'm using the wrong scale. Sorry. 5, and then 2. 5 and 2 is 7, so the rest is supposed to be 5, so that's correct. Then that is going that way. I need to bring these down. And then I'm just coming down half a size. So that's 4, the middle 2, and that's going to be half a size. Follow the intersections, connect the lines, connect the intersections. I would suggest please don't do dark lines because you're going to get it messy, you're going to get mixed up with your own lines, and it's harder to get it, it's harder to figure it out when there's a lot of mess. And if you think about it, if anything else is messy around you, you're not going to get a good quality work. At least I don't think you'll get a good quality work. So if ever things are not good around you, I would say clean your desk, clean your computer desktop, clean your room, organize things around you, and then you'll see that things will work out better. And then you at least can see what you need to work on. So drawing is a good example of what really happens in life. Clean up your kitchen and then start cooking, and then you can do. I think you can do a better job. At least that's what works for me. So if you don't believe me, just give it a try, and if it didn't work, then don't do it. If it worked, then good for you. Right, there we go. So that drawing is done. Again, I'm not doing the best quality that I would normally like to do, but I told you why. And I am just lightening these lines. I don't need to get rid of them necessarily. If I lighten them, then people can see the drawing much better. So that is what? 9:10. So really, it takes you 3 minutes, right? Now I'm going to translate. You need something?
I gotta watch. I forgot to do it.
Oh, the other video is already uploaded, but you can stay here if you want to watch. No problem. Right. So I'm projecting this corner that way, 30 degree, and I'm projecting this corner. Now for that, I am just going to bring this over, and for that, I'm going to bring this over. So that point I'm bringing here. This point I'm bringing there. Intersection. That means that oh my God, this hair keeps coming back. All right, this means that I don't actually have to measure because I'm just transferring the lines, and that corner, which is the total 4 height, I'm bringing that there, and that, where did I bring it? Sorry, that's there. And I can just transfer this all around. So I didn't use the scale to do this drawing at all, which is pretty cool. I was just going to use it when I want to break it to pieces, which sounds a little bit ominous, but I hope you know what I mean. Right. So that's done. That's the block. I don't know if you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. Now that's basically what I created. I want to chop this out. Can I get you guys to speak a little bit lower, because it's already not great quality stuff we're producing here, but we want to make sure people will have access to it. I will finish this pretty fast, and then feel free to chat along and draw, because that's the beauty about doing drawings. You can have a social life and draw, which is pretty good. Right, so that's done, and I'm gonna go in there, and all I need is the 6. Forget, don't make my mistake of using the wrong side of the scale, assuming that you put it down the right way, because you might have not, and then you get it all wrong, like I was getting it all wrong. Right, so straight down, and this one. So this is done. I'm just going to darken it so people on the video can see it better. All right. Yeah, what do you need? Oh, okay. Then it doesn't matter if you're doing the verticals darker first or the horizontals darker first. It really, sorry, the angle one darker first. It doesn't matter. But I would do all of them in order. So if I'm doing the vertical ones, I'll go from one direction to another direction, as opposed to moving the triangle back and forth, so I don't smudge, and also it's more efficient. There, and there we go. So that is done, and that is 9:12 or 9:13, something like that, doesn't matter. And now we're going to do the bottom one over here. So I'm starting from this corner. I basically, as I remind you, I transferred this line down there, and now I'm going to transfer that one here, so I know where it ends. I know where this ends. The only thing I need to measure here is the height. Everything there was already transferred from the previous drawing. So that's just because all these have the same total length, total width, total height. You might have a drawing which doesn't have that, so that will be different. But if you're doing something similar, then you can transfer the lines. Right, there. Okay, so that's my block, and I need to cut around that, which means this says 15 and 20 up, and that's 30. So it seems like all around it's going 15, if I'm correct. 15 from this side, 15 from that side, and 15 from this side. All right. Okay, I didn't even measure the other side. I should have measured the other side. Oops. There. Did I do it right? No, I didn't do it right. I didn't do it. That's right. Okay, so that's done. And now I need to go down 2. So going down here 2, which is basically just the half of the whole thing. So, oh, wrong scale. 2. And I measured right, correct? Yeah, okay, good. So that's done. What did I do? I could have done it easier. I didn't do it easier. I should have done it easier. Let's go 2 up here. There. That's better. Oh, I wasn't doing it wrong. I just was not doing it the smart way. So here. That should be better. Thank you. Okay. So now I have this shape going around, intersecting with that. That's done. So if I darken it, that's how it's going to. Okay. Done. Oops. There. And that's it. Am I missing any lines, Zuhra?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Which line am I missing?
That one.
Oh, okay. Am I missing any lines now? Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
You're good. Okay, I'm good. Good, great. Okay, so that's done. And then the last one. I'll do the last one this week as well. I didn't do the last one last time because I thought I will be doing it for the grade 9s and 10s later, which I am going to do. And I wanted the 12s to work. But this last one is a little bit more complicated, so I'd rather do it this time. And again, I'm projecting that line up here. So now I have the right heights and everything. Do the total rectangular block. Why are my lines not matching? Hold on a sec. Yeah, it's good enough. I can live with that. Considering the time we have, I can live with that. Okay, so I got the block, and I need to start breaking this down. 1, 2, 2, 6. So I'm looking at breaking this down, breaking this shape down. So that's going to be my 6 from the other side. How much? So that's another 6 on this side. That's fine. I thought it's a different shape. It's not. So that's my 6, and that's my 6. And then 2, 2, 2. So 2 and 2. So that's fine. These 2 are sticking out. Great. And I'm sticking out 2. Done. Oops. Done. And I'm going down 1. So that's the one we're going down. 1. And going down, we're going straight. However, this thing is slightly up from the bottom, so I need to actually go 10 up or 1 up, 10 millimeters, 1 centimeter in the scale. Oh, did I rip? In the scale of 1 to 2, because I can't go all the way straight with that. Okay, so where was this line? This line is here. That stops there. That stops there. And that is the one that goes down. Right. Good. Now here I need to go the 1 up and project that. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're completely done the rough draft of this. I don't know if these, I don't think these lines are very clear in the video when they're very light. So I hope the movement at least helps, the pencil movement and using the triangle. Obviously, this is a little bit harder than what people did last week, and that's the whole point. Like, you got to get it slightly harder. You're going to build up the skill, and you can't build up the skill if it's just too easy. You need something, Daniel?
Yeah, I just realized I forgot my headgear. Can I go to my locker?
Yeah, you can go to your locker. Thank you. Okay. Oops. You're looking through that. Is it more clear now?
Yeah.
Through your phone, can you, when I'm doing the light lines, do you actually see the light lines or you don't see the light lines?
I see the light lines.
Yeah, it's not as clear in the video for some reason. When it's uploaded, when I check to see if people can access it, I don't see the lines as clear. Obviously, we're not using video production technologies, but I'm hoping that will be just, and this is not necessary. It's not replacing the lesson. It's a addition to the lesson. So am I missing any lines? This thing seems to be more out, and that shape, right? You see that, right? This thing is sticking out. I think the guy is not doing it right. It's not. They're doing the exaggeration, so this line does not sit. And I'm guessing, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that because I think I did everything measurements right. I'm gonna just double check. That was 6. That's 6, and that's 2, and I did that right. So I did the right measurements. It is what it is. So what time is it? 9:20, right? In your video, how long did it take?
16 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, good. Thanks.